Yeah. Thank you so much, man. You have a great day, bro. Yeah, that guy likes this bike. If you couldn't tell, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of people that do like this bike, and I absolutely understand why. This thing is so slick, super clean. What is this place? Dude, there's a huge lake over there. I don't know which lake that is. We're in Rockwall today. If you could not tell, super clean. What is this place? There's a huge lake over there. Super clean. So there's a huge lake over there. I don't know which lake that is. We're in Rockwall today. If you could not tell, we are out here. I've just been doing some work in some of these buildings nearby. I decided I'm going to go ahead and just grab a little bit of footage. Why not, man? Why not? Just zip down here. Take. Why not, man? Why not? Man, just zip down here. Cajun Diner, okay. A Brass Tap Craft Beer Spirits Kitchen, nice. This seems to be the Rockwall. What we can do, smooth, nice. That smooth. That was such a clean little rip across that field. All right, so let's keep going. See what else we can do, because I only have one battery on this camera at the moment. And yeah, whenever the battery dies, it dies. We can do, because I only have one battery on this camera at the moment. And whenever the battery dies, it dies. It dies. It dies. What's going on, friends? So right now, I am just waiting on my video to load the transcript. Basically, this is how I do a lot of my editing for my moto vlogs. Go out, get several hours worth of footage, come back in here, I load everything into CapCut, and I do use the paid version of CapCut. I know some people have different editing softwares that they prefer, but whenever I was on TikTok before TikTok just imploded and killed itself, I was using CapCut, so I'm still doing it for YouTube. It's not a bad piece of software. What's going on, Bernice? How you doing? Hello, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Thank you very much for the likes, my friend. Dude, why is this taking so long for some transcript? Here. Yeah, but basically the way I do my edit, I'm just yapping, by the way, there's not a serious point to this live stream. I'm just kind of live streaming because I can at the moment. I have to go to Houston tomorrow. So we are going to get some more Houston rides in, some more Houston moto vlogs. I love it. And I'm not going to lie, the Coswheel R19 has been the bike that I am doing most of my moto vlogs on, most of my exploration. And if I'm going to be honest, the Coswheel R19 is just such a good bike. Like, it is so snappy. The throttle response is there, and the style of that bike is just amazing. I am getting compliment. Like, I'm literally editing a video right now where some guy stopped me on the road and was just telling me how awesome that Coswheel R19 was looking. How are you doing, Iwa? I'm not gonna lie. These are some bot-looking names, but if you are humans, hey, I love you all. No offense intended. I do know that there is a naming convention that the bots use, and it's basically the name dash letter number letter. That's what I've seen. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, like I said, today's live stream is just kind of like a yap session. I have a bunch of editing to do. I already have 4. Thank you very much for the like. I already have 4 more moto vlogs scheduled to be released. I'm trying to get onto a consistent schedule with these. The biggest issue that I did have in the earlier era of this channel, which, I mean, we're still only like a year in to the channel. Actually, I think the channel's about a year old to a little over a year old now. But I don't know. We're getting kind of a process down for making a lot of these videos. I wonder if I can add anything up here. There we go. Oh, homie says, you don't only have 2 people in a large audience. I mean, a lot of my stuff is hit or miss. I'm not even going to lie. I may have, 22,000 subscribers, but I don't know how many of those are real people. I don't know how many are bots. I legitimately don't know. But the thing is that I make all of this content as a hobby. I just legitimately like electric bikes. I like exploring. And I think one of the things that I also really like is finding these little pockets of nature in, cityscape places, right? Metroplexes. I also think that there can be some beauty in the Metroplex itself, What's going on, Bernice? Bernice says, "You are happy or sad?" I mean, I'm pretty happy. I'm a pretty happy dude, if I say so myself. Yeah, no, I typically try to remain pretty positive. I like to spread positivity and happiness however I can. That's one of the reasons that I make these videos, right? Now, like I said, this channel is really all just a hobby. I just became a YouTube partner like a month ago or so. But I don't really make any money off of this stuff. This is all just, I don't know. I'm just enjoying being alive and sharing my point of view around town, But yeah, I think I was thinking about it the other day, and I do see a little bit of value in e-bike moto vlogs because it kind of shows you what a city looks like without having to go there yourself. Like, if you wanted to know what downtown Dallas looked like, or Plano or something like that, you can watch one of the videos that I'm uploading and you can get like a real-time view of what it's like. I'm going down these back alleys, I'm riding down the main streets, I'm getting a view of the parks and these little nooks and crannies in all these cities, and it's personally just really satisfying to me. But I think it's nice that I can just slap this camera on my face, record some 4K footage, and, you know, edit things together, cut out all the dead air, and then throw it up on YouTube. I might eventually try to expand to some other social media platforms, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. At the moment, like I said, I'm really just doing all of this as a hobby. I really enjoy electric bikes. I did not think that I was going to like them this much, but the moment I think I got an electric scooter last year around February or March, and from that moment on, I was just hooked in the electric vehicle game. I don't know, man. There's just something about it. Like I got an electric scooter and I was like, oh, this is fun. Immediately returned it and got a slightly faster electric scooter. And then I was like, okay, I want to try e-bikes. And then it went, I don't know, downhill from there, or uphill, I guess. But anyway, my transcript just finished on this. Here, I'm going to actually show you what it looks like on my end to be doing a bunch of this editing. Ooh. Oh, what's going on, Nicholas Cruz? How you doing, my friend? Long time. So this is the editing software that I'm using right now. I basically upload footage right here, and then I click this button and it'll run a transcript, which is everything that I'm saying in the video. And I can go through that transcript and I can edit the video based on things that I've said. So it helps me cut out a lot of boring footage, just writing where there's nothing visual going on, nothing looks interesting. This has been helping me get into a flow for keeping a consistent upload on YouTube. But yeah, how you doing, Nicholas Cruz? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I know you've been on the channel for a while now, so much appreciated, bro. Love seeing some of the normal fans pop in. That sounded weird. I don't want to call anybody a fan. You're a good friend. I hope you're doing well. Doing good. Right. Good. Glad to see it. All right. Pausing that music. I'm gonna start listening to my transcript, and you're gonna hear me speaking. But I mean, hey, you're just with me live while I'm editing content that is gonna go up on the channel. The video that I'm editing right now is probably gonna be on the channel in two to three weeks. Right now, I have a lot of videos already scheduled to drop about every 3 days. I feel like that is a good mix because I can go get footage for a ride. It takes me a couple hours to go get the footage for one ride for one episode. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and start editing this.
You know, these apartments don't look too bad. You know, and by that I mean these apartments look like they don't cost a crazy amount. Like they look like they're around my price, which is like $1,000 to $2,000 a month, depending on your bedrooms. But they get like this view as well. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. There was some bougie looking homes and apartments over in the area that I was at yesterday in Rockwall, and man, like they had a lake out there, like a 2-mile long bridge, a few parks, an arbor, a little lighthouse. Like it was fun to ride around there and see what that area was like. So, man, also something else. I think that I'm gonna start making posts on YouTube and just like uploading my ride progress, like the Ride with GPS app that has all of those purple lines that show where I've been. I think I'm going to start uploading that so that people can kind of, you know, come along with the journey. I mean, you're with me on this journey if you're watching any of these moto vlogs or any of these exploration videos. But I think I'll start making posts actually dropping like my progress around Texas, because it's starting to get pretty fleshed out. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of purple, and by that I mean there's a lot of places that I've ridden around the DFW area, as well as Austin, Houston, and then even New Orleans a bit. I mean, we are just kind of taking these bikes all over, and it's incredibly fun. I love this traveling. If I could ever, I don't know, man. I think my goal is to just consistently keep doing this as my hobby, and then if I ever get to the point where I can just do exploration, just be positive, 24/7. Hey, there we go. I mean, I'm always positive, but you know what I mean. Actually make money off of YouTube. What?
Love to see. Is that a
Okay.
back alley right there? Hold up. $1,000.
Yeah, they got back alleys out there in Rockwall.
These apartments don't look too bad.
Let's see.
Too bad. They get like this view as well. I mean, that's awesome. Love to see. Is that a back alley right there?
Is that a back alley right there?
Awesome. Hold up. We're going down this. That's awesome. Hold up. We're going down this. They got back alleys over here in Rockwall. Oh yeah, boy.
Man.
I guess let's just go explore around this neighborhood real quick. I didn't even notice the neighborhood around here. This right here.
Hey, what's going on? Smoking cat food. That's a unique name. What's going on, my friend? Let's see. You say, hey, I seen your Happy Run G100 Pro video. Real quick, would you still recommend it? Thanks. I would recommend the G100 Pro. I think it is a very, very solid bike. I don't really have any issues with it. The G100 Pro has been incredibly reliable. I haven't had to change anything on the bike. A lot of the modifications, let me get my microphone right here. A lot of the modifications that you've seen on my channel surrounding the Happy Run G100 Pro has been additions. I'm not necessarily I haven't modified the controller. I didn't modify the motor. I didn't switch out the brakes or anything like that. So the Happy Run G100 Pro that I have is like 90% stock. And the only thing that's changed is that I added on additional batteries because that bike frame is just so good at accepting just additional battery capacity. And by that, I mean, it just literally has space on the bike frame that you can bolt on batteries. So I would recommend the Happy Run G100 Pro. I don't really think there's anything wrong with that bike. I mean, does the G100 Pro have the same amount of torque as the Coswheel R19? No, you're not going to see that type of torque. But does it still have some torque? Sure, yeah, it does. It's does it have an instant throttle response? No, it doesn't. But it still feels good to ride. It has mid-range torque, I would say. And the Happy Run G100 Pro does reliably get up to 50 miles an hour. It's kind of crazy that there's some of these bikes out here that are, for example, the Aniyoki A8 Pro Max cost $3,500 and it can't even go past 37 miles an hour, even if you're riding downhill, and the Happy Run G100 Pro costs $2,100 and it goes 50 miles an hour. No problem. Anyway, I see some people commenting in here. Let's see. So Fiero Fights, how's it going? Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Fiero Fight says, with the speed mode selection, how do you swap out the half twist for the full twist on the G100 Pro? Unfortunately, you do not. I have not found a full twist throttle for the G100 Pro because they use just this specific connector, this specific 3-pin connector, and I haven't been able to find a replacement for it. I will say that I have seen people online literally just cut both ends of those wires off and then splice the wires together, and that has worked. Thank you guys so much for the likes. So that's the only way that I could see you getting a full twist throttle on the G100 Pro. will it work? Probably. Like, I see no reason why it wouldn't work. But unfortunately, I don't see any like just plug and play options for a full twist throttle for the G100 Pro. Let's see. Smoking Cat Food says, "What is the other bike you mentioned? Also, how much was it?" The other bike I mentioned is the Coswheel R19. That's the bike that I've been doing a lot of my moto vlogs on the channel for. If you go watch any of my recent videos, that's the bike that I'm talking about. Coswheel R19. It's very, very quick, instant throttle response. It's fairly light, extremely agile. The suspension is just killer. It's amazing. The style is great. Like, I'm literally editing a video right now where I was riding around like a business district, and some dude like stopped me while I was riding and was just like, "That bike looks so clean. How much is it? How fast does it go? Yada, yada, yada." So the Coswheel R19 is an amazing bike. Okay. And the thing is, I have the Frigo X3 Pro now. I have both of those bikes. And the Frigo X3 Pro may have a beefier controller and a bigger battery, but I don't understand how the Coswheel R19 feels more torquey than the Frigo X3 Pro. I don't understand it. And because of that, I'm going to be riding the Coswheel R19 a lot. Like, I'm going to take that Frigo X3 Pro out quite a bit, but that R19 is not getting replaced. I am in love with this bike. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Oh, how's it going, Tornado Garden? How are you doing, my friend? Happy to see you in here. I believe Tornado Garden's actually one of my mods from like OG times, like a year ago. Tornado Garden says, "I got electrical tape and a soldering gun. I can make a twist throttle." Yeah, basically, you could 100% make your twist throttle for your bike, and like, you shouldn't really have an issue. It's just like, it's not factory, like, you're going to have to make it look good yourself and, make sure it's waterproof, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Pharaoh Fights, thank you very much. You're welcome, my friend. I hope I answered some of your questions there. Smoking Cat Food says, "Okay, excellent. I will definitely check that out. I live in the inner city and just bought my first e-bike, but I hate it. It was a quick buy." Yeah, dude, that's exactly how I felt about the electric scooter that I got at first. I bought it because I was just like, hey, I was riding around like on those scooters you can rent in the city, and I was like, I'm gonna buy one for myself because this is really fun. And then I bought it and was like, I want more power immediately, dude. I immediately went down that rabbit hole. And so now I'm running an electric bike YouTube channel. I mean, I did not think that I would just go so head first into electric bikes and scooters and stuff like that. Technically, I don't really have any footage or videos on the channel of electric scooters, but that's not something I would shy away from. If I were to, if I could get like a 50-mile-an-hour electric scooter that has like decent battery capacity, I might ride around on that quite a bit. But I don't know. Scooters are also definitely a bit more dangerous, I think, considering like, I don't know a lot of people that want to go 50 miles an hour on an electric scooter compared to like, an e-bike. Yep. Tornado Garden says, yeah, and I have a couple of e-bikes too. Yep. All right. I'm going to keep responding as long as people keep talking in there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, at the moment, I'm just doing editing on some upcoming videos. So if you hear me speaking, but my mouth isn't moving, it's because I'm literally watching myself do stuff on my computer right now. Firo Fights says, "Scooter's scary AF, and your legs being a part of the suspension system is tiring." Yeah, dude. I could totally see that being a legit criticism of e-scooters. Smoking Cat Food says, "What are you playing?" I'm doing video editing right now. Nicholas Cruz, "Any suggestions for upgrading the Happy Run G100 Pro handlebars? I don't really want to get a moped style set." Actually, there are some videos that I put out a while back. Happy 4th to you, my friend. There's some videos I put out a while back where I did change out the handlebars on my Happy Run G100 Pro. And I've actually changed out the handlebars on the G100 Pro 2 or 3 different times. I straight up took those off, and I put on Cafe Racer bars and some taller style handlebars. And unfortunately, I don't know, maybe I'll try it again in the future, but unfortunately, like the stock handlebars on the G100 Pro ended up just being more comfortable than whatever I replaced them with. But with that being said, I'm not like the hugest fan of the stock G100 Pro handlebars. I'm not saying that they're like awful, but I feel like there are some handlebars out there that would be like pretty fun and feel good on that G100 Pro. Unfortunately, I don't have a good suggestion for you. Like I said, I tried the Cafe Racer style bars, and I tried a different style. They just weren't really. They didn't feel good. It felt really unstable on the bike, and so that's why I had to put back on the stock handlebars. Let's see, some ape hangers. Yeah, dude. I think I was considering getting some ape hangers. They're very interesting. Tornado Garden says I'm farming Sprite Dust in Fortnite. Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet that there's some sort of Fortnite event happening right now, huh? I have motocross motorcycle handlebars on my beach cruiser. That's interesting. Oh boy. All right. Let's see.
Here reminds me of Grapevine. You were with us on that video. There's a lot of things that remind me of other places. I mean, you know, the architecture of homes, the fact they have back. I mean, you know, the architecture of homes, the fact they have back alleys.
Hey, you have a wonderful day, Fiero Fights. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you a happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life, my friend. Live well.
If trees make a canopy over the street, you know, all of that stuff will remind me of different places. The canopies over the street thing. Am I using the right word for that? I don't remember. Whenever there's trees on both sides and then they make this big shade over the middle of the street, I'm pretty sure it's called. Middle of the street. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, that aspect right there.
What's going on, Lil Whack? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I wish you a happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life. Much love. You know, I may not share in your belief, but I absolutely respect your right to believe whatever you want. So, thank you very much for those kind words, my friend.
Just reminds me of like Kingwood / middle of the street. Anyway, that's on that video. There's a lot of things that remind me of other places. I mean, you know, the architecture of homes, the fact that.
What is that? What's going on? Sorry, I think I just saw something I've never seen before. Your fave brunette, we love, sent gold coin. I don't actually know what that is. Thank you very much for sending it. Thank you. I think that's like a tip or something. I've never seen that before. Wow, much appreciated. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, you guys definitely ask me anything you want. I will do my best to answer it in the positive, lighthearted fashion that I typically do.
Back alleys.
And yeah, again, I'm sorry if oh, thank you so much. I think that was the first tip or whatever that I've ever gotten on YouTube. So you definitely just took the first. Definitely appreciate you so much.
If trees make a canopy over the street, you know, all of that stuff will remind me of different places. just reminds me of like Kingwood slash, North Houston. We've just been through there so many times. And I don't even have my backpack on right now. Like, I don't have anything on besides just, I got my helmet.
Damn, man. That moto vlog I did out in Rockwall, I think I just had like the one battery in my camera, so I don't even think this is going to be a crazy long episode. I was editing yesterday, and there's some videos coming up that are like over 30 minutes long. Thank you very much for the likes, by the way. I see those popping in. Much appreciated. I need to ask, what's a good length for these moto vlogs? Like, a lot of the moto vlogs I've been putting out have been around 20 minutes long, and I think that's actually like a pretty good length. Like an anime episode, like 20 minutes long. So I think 20 minutes is pretty good. But some of these episodes that I'm editing are going all the way up to like 30, 35 minutes. And I know that no one wants to really sit through an hour long whatever. So I'm worried that these videos that I'm making that are like 30, 35 minutes long aren't really what people want to see. Although, again, I'm doing all this just kind of as a hobby because I like to do it. But yeah, I don't know. I need some feedback. Maybe I need to make a poll and ask what the preferred length for these moto vlogs are. If you know, let me know, because I'm actually curious. I want to know what y'all want to see.
And I don't even have my backpack on right now. Like, I don't have anything on besides just reminds me of like Kingwood slash North Houston. We've just been through there so many times.
Okay, we need to get out of this neighborhood because it's just looking a little boring. Let's see. I hope that the battery in my camera lasts a little bit longer than I expect.
Okay, hold on. Try not to ride on this person's property. I'm just curious about all of this. This is just a little piece of.
I swear there was a lot more interesting stuff over in Rockwall. Bro, the beginning of this video was so slow. I'm cutting out so much footage. How y'all doing, my friends? I wish you all a happy, peaceful, fulfilling life. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just doing some editing right now on some upcoming moto vlog videos. If you have any questions about Happy Run, Coswheel, Freego, anything like that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions about e-bikes.
So it's kind of pretty, though. Probably wouldn't walk down there if I was a kid. Ride on this person's property. Let's just see what this is. Doesn't look like anything. We seem to have some business districts we can sprawl around. I think what we'll do is we'll cut over that way real quick. And I'm just gonna bust right in here, because why not? It's all 3 points right now. We haven't been over here.
I don't know if anybody gets weirded out whenever I say stuff like free points, but I mean, I've gamified exploration in my head. So, and I've explained this a few times before in my moto vlogs, but in my head, if I look, so I use the Ride with GPS app. That's the name of the app that I use in all of my videos. It's literally called Ride with GPS. And the thing that I like about that app so much is that, it has all of the streets, basically like Google Maps, right? but it will show you, it'll put a purple line on the map anywhere that you're riding around. And so after a while, you can just like open up the map and see all of the places that you've been. And to me, this immediately, like, I don't know, in my head, like dopamine is firing off whenever I see this stuff, because I'm like filling in the map, I'm completing everything. And so I don't know, it's just satisfying to see these maps that originally all of the streets are just blank and clean, and then now there's purple lines everywhere, and if to me it feels like I'm getting points exploring anywhere that hasn't been explored yet. It's kind of like whenever you're playing a game and you enter a new area and you get a little bit of experience points for like discovering this new zone that you just stepped into or something. I don't know, that's man.
We haven't been anywhere in this city on our bike, actually. So all of this is just, like points up for grabs. This is just points up for grabs. You know what I mean? And the pull on this bike, I'm just, if I feel this way about the pull on the Coswheel R19, I wonder how the Frigo X3 Pro is going to be.
Man, I gotta say that, and this is going to be a spoiler for an upcoming video, but the Frigo X3 Pro, I don't want to say that I'm disappointed in it, but I absolutely have to say that I don't understand how it's, at the same time, it's stronger and has a higher top speed, but it almost feels like it has less torque. And I'm referring to the Frigo X3 Pro versus the Coswheel R19. The Coswheel R19 is just, it's so instant, it's so snappy, the throttle response is so perfect that it feels insanely torquey, right? Like it jerks you forward when you slightly touch the throttle. And that's what I want. I really, really like that in the e-bikes. But I'm just surprised that the Frigo X3 Pro doesn't have that instant throttle response. Like it takes about maybe a quarter or half a second for the throttle or for the torque to kick in. But it feels good once it does kick in, but it's like, wow, I don't know, man. Something to think about.
It's going to be, X3 Pro is going to be.
What's going on? Smoking Cat Food. Smoking Cat Food says, is the R19 in the price range of the G100 Pro? Yes. I would say that they are. So the G100 Pro sits around $2,200, and the Coswheel R19 sits around $2,500. So you're only talking about a few $100 difference, and you would be looking at, so if you're just talking about like stock, the G100 Pro versus the R19, the R19 is going to have more torque, longer range. Technically, it has a higher top speed, but in reality, I've only ever been able to get up to 49 miles an hour on the Coswheel R19. But the Happy Run G100 Pro does get me up to 50 miles an hour reliably. But with that said, the R19 has a speed limit of like 61 miles an hour. So if you were a little bit lighter than me, maybe if the conditions were a little bit better, you could probably actually get up into the mid 50s on the R19. But on the G100 Pro, it is like hard capped at 50 miles an hour. So that's kind of the difference there. But now again, that other huge difference is the fact that on the R19, you're not going to be adding any additional battery capacity. But on the G100 Pro, it's got a big bulky frame where you can put more batteries. I mean, it has that undercarriage and you can strap more batteries to it. You can strap, an additional 20 amp hour battery on the tail. And I mean, it just looks like this little cafe racer e-motorcycle kind of with pedals. And it's not bad. Like, I kind of like that style. The G100 Pro is such a reliable bike. I can't hate on it. In fact, the brakes on the G100 Pro are a lot better than what I would expect coming out of that price range. I mean, they have it's 4-piston DY Island brakes, and they're rocking like 203 and 220 millimeter rotors that are thickened. It's a good bike. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's just kind of how you expect to deal with it. Now, I would also say that, like, while I have ridden the G100 Pro nearly everywhere, the G100 Pro is probably going to get some looks from people because, like, I mean, let's just be honest. Does it look like a bicycle? I mean, I have pulled up. Thank you very much for the likes, by the way. I've pulled up to cops sitting inside their vehicle, like in a parking lot, looking for people. Right? I've pulled up to a cop and like asked him to roll down his window on my G100 Pro, and then offered him donuts. And he did not care at all. I've ridden past so many police officers, and no one seems to care about the e-bikes as long as they have pedals. Right? Even something like the G100 Pro, where it looks kind of like, it looks a lot more like an electric motorcycle. But hey, again, as long as you got pedals, as long as you're not riding like an idiot, you're not, popping wheelies in the middle of a heavy traffic, road or whatever, like, hey, I think you'll be fine. Happy Saturday, my friend Michelle. I hope you're doing well. And as always, I wish you a happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life, my friend. Smoking Cat Food says, I may need both. I appreciate all the advice and detailed answers. You might need both. I mean, both of them can fit in the back of a truck. You can, lift them up, put them in there pretty easily, strap them down. In fact, I think that, I don't know if the Moto Vlog dropped yet or if it dropped like, last week or the week before that. But I mean, there was a Moto Vlog I did on the G100 Pro where it was at night, and I went 70 miles. I mean, I think it was actually closer to like 65 miles, but I still had like quite a bit of battery left, like, probably 10 amp hours or so at least of battery left. But my point is, yeah, dude, that G100 Pro, if you fully kit that thing out, bro, 70 miles of throttle only range in the highest gear, like 0 pedal assist, speed 5, throttle only, right? I got 70 miles of range, and that is just so fun to have all of that capacity on an electric bike. So that's where the G100 Pro really does shine, is its ability to get some extreme range, and I think that's pretty chill. It's pretty cool. All right, I see the live is starting to die down just a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get to editing. Let's see.
R19, I wonder how the Frigo X3 Pro is going to be. This is just points up for grabs, you know what I mean? And the pull on this bike.
Okay, there's that. I'm going to put this over here. There we go. Timeline 2. Oh, editing. I'll say that at least I'm getting better at editing. Man, I've fallen into a rhythm, and I kind of have a process down now for a lot of these moto vlogs. I don't know, in the earlier age of the channel, I mean, even like 5, 6, 7 months ago, dude, I was just riding around for 3 hours at a time and then just throwing up 3 hours worth of moto vlog footage, and no one is watching that. And I don't blame them. I don't blame I don't blame anybody for not wanting to watch a 3 hour long moto vlog where, there's like 20 minutes of dead time between me saying anything. So I'm glad that I was able to get into this rhythm. I actually use a paid version of this editing software. It's called CapCut. A lot of people know what CapCut is. Thank you very much for the like, by the way. Definitely appreciate you. Love you all so much. Oh man, I'm actually gonna go get some more coffee here in just a second. Because why not? Oh dude, it's already 1 and it's already 1 in the afternoon. This is loading a little bit, doing transcript stuff. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. So I'll be right back. Cheers, my friends. Yeah, again, like I said, be right back grabbing coffee. Oh, now there's a bunch of people pulling in. All right. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to ask me a question right now before I leave if I need to answer something. I'll give you 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2. Myrtle Beach? Yeah, I do know Myrtle Beach. I think it's over there in Florida. I'm pretty sure that's over there in Florida. I think I've been over there once or twice for work. I went to Florida to go do some installation stuff, some blue collar work. I could be wrong though. But I'm pretty sure Myrtle Beach is in Florida. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab more coffee. All right. I am letting some water heat up right now. Okay. Yeah, Myrtle Beach South. Okay. Very nice. I'm sure there is some events happening over on Myrtle Beach right now.
Oh, what's this? Oh, I think we found a way. Loops back around to kind of where we were. So they got, I think, hotels next to like high class apartments. That's basically what's going on here. Yeah, we're gonna keep exploring out here for just a little bit though. Why not? So, what is this? What the hell is this?
The Myrtle Beach boardwalk. I have not been out there. I'm not gonna lie. Let me look it up real quick. Myrtle Beach, brother. It's not Florida. It's not Florida. It's Myrtle Beach is in what, South Carolina? I didn't realize that. Yeah, dude. That is my bad. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, you said it was Myrtle Beach South. I just figured that it was in Florida. I'm not gonna lie. I was just assuming, but I'm looking at it right now, man. That's gorgeous, dude. I would love to ride my e-bike around Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Dude, that would be so fun. Like I'm not necessarily big enough, like that big of a content creator at the moment. But like if I ever started making some like okay money on YouTube to where it could supplement me going to other states and exploring and whatnot, dude, I would 100% do that. I love I don't know, I love exploring and traveling and stuff like that. Now I'm very much a homebody, like mainly an introvert. Like I can be extroverted, but mainly an introvert. Like I don't want to be away from my cats for too long. As a I don't know, as weird as that is to say. I love my boys. Oh, he's over there licking his butthole. That okay, yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah.
This is definitely looking like more of like a hiking thing. Just a little bit though. What is this? What is this? What the hell is this? Is it? I can't tell if it keeps going down there. Either.
Can I look? Is he still? Nah, he's just sleeping on the bed now. See, Tornado Garden says, Myrtle Beach is nice. We were in a condo there. Yeah, we were in a condo there every summer. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Myrtle Beach looks like a great vacation spot. Oh, my coffee is most definitely done heating up. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right. Oh, what's going on? Yo, you want to see the Google search for the Myrtle Beach? Hold on 1 second. I mean, yeah, there we go. That right there, that's what I was talking about. That looks gorgeous. This whole area. Like this right here, I would love to ride my bike all around this city. Like I wouldn't really go to the beach. Like if I would go to the beach, it wouldn't be for my e-bike, but I would just ride around this city and just, I don't know, man. It does look, it does look really nice. Okay, back to editing.
What the hell is this? Is it? I can't tell if it keeps going down there. Either way, this is definitely looking like more of like a hiking thing. Either way, this is definitely more of like a hiking thing. We definitely just by ourselves right now. Anyway, Roll back up through here. I mean, all of this looks really nice. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that the area is.
What? In 2023, I got drowned from a big wave. You mean you almost drowned? Is that right? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, my thing is that I have like a fear of the ocean. I don't know, dude. Yeah, dude, I got a pretty big fear of the ocean. I mean, it's just a big body of water that I can't see the bottom of. I don't know what's below me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, dude, I don't even mess with like ponds or lakes, dude. Like any body of water that I cannot see the bottom of, I don't mess with. I don't touch. I don't get in. I don't even want to be on a boat over. I don't know, dude. So I think that like the Bahamas is probably the only place I would ever jump into the water, because you could see the bottom, like you can see all the way to the bottom. So I don't know, dude.
It's ugly. It's actually really pretty. More of like a hiking thing. We definitely just by ourselves right now. Anyway, let's roll back up through here. I mean, all of this looks really nice. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that the area is ugly. It's actually really pretty. I think I do just appreciate that they are keeping a lot of the green out, and definitely just up through here. Roll back up through here. I mean, all of this looks really nice. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that the area is ugly. It's actually really pretty. I think I do just appreciate that they are keeping a lot of the green out and alive. Like, a lot of the trees are pretty small. Probably helps.
Maria, let's see, Maria, you're asking, can you put me in mod? The thing is that your naming convention, the name dash letters numbers, that's the naming convention that all of the bots use. And so I can't verify that you're not a bot. And I don't necessarily want a bot as a mod, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you're human or not, but what I do know is that a lot of the bots online right now use that naming convention. I'm aware that you're not a mod. I think you meant to say that I'm not a bot, but my point is that all of the bots that I am seeing online right now are using that exact same naming convention. Someone put me in mod though. I don't actually know what you're talking about. I do apologize. I think I'm a little lost as to what you're referring to. Anyway,
with just keeping things nice and lush and green.
So basically, if anybody wants mod privileges, you just kind of hang around on the channel for a little bit, and eventually you'll get it. But I only have a couple mods at the moment.
Green out and alive probably helps with. We definitely just roll back up through here. I mean, all of this looks like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that the area is ugly. This is actually really pretty. little smart car. Do you remember in like 2011, 2012 when those smart cars got really big and like people were flipping them in car parking lots?
Do y'all remember that? Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard me in the video right there, but do y'all remember around like the early 2010s whenever smart cars became a thing and people would like go drive their smart car to the store and then they would come out into the parking lot and find their smart car like rolled onto its side? Bro, I remember that. It was just it was some funny stuff, but I was also like, are they just like, I don't know. It was definitely bullying. Like people, like grown men were bullying others just because of the, I don't know, the vehicle that they had. It's crazy stuff.
You know what I mean? Like someone would just go into the grocery store in their smart car and then they'd come out and the car would be on its side. Because some group of douchebags or something would just, yeah. This is a city street. Do not block. What is down here? Down here. Very rocky. Here. Very rocky. Oh man, that's somebody's home, huh? Oh, what's this? And of course it comes out to basically nothing. Can I get down there? Wait a second. Oh, yeah, hold on. We got this. We just gotta go straight forward. Yeah, just go straight through here. All right. Here. There we go. All right. Oh, that beautiful view.
Man, that is gorgeous. Bro, the quality on these DJI cameras, I love. Good news. DJI is, I don't know, they make some good stuff. Maria says, when I look at Myrtle Beach boardwalks, it lot people. Perfect grammar there. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, dude. No, I would definitely bet that there's a lot of people out at Myrtle Beach right now, especially today on the 4th of July. Like there's for sure some people enjoying themselves out there.
You. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, like riding around a lot of the business district stuff is just, I don't know, super fun for me for some reason. I don't really know why. We are going to take a left. Oh, wow. They got a security guard office. Bougie.
Fucking bougie.
Guard office. I know it says no outlet here, but we're going to go down here anyway. Just to grab it. Just to grab it.
It's like 10,000 people on the boardwalk. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I would expect it to be pretty nutty at the moment. Also, unit pack power. I just realized I put this. This is like e-bike battery brand stuff.
just to grab it. That old man was looking at me so side-eyed. Oh, dude, I see something on the map. By the way, our progress right now, 5.7 miles in. This is kind of where we have ridden around the area. What is this? It's called Lake Ray Hubbard. That's what that is called. Anyway, I see something that looks kind of like a trail. We're going to go hit that up. Head up. Preschool. Head up. Preschool.
Go check the boardwalk. Okay, Myrtle Beach boardwalk. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I probably could see it better on YouTube. Here, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up right quick. All right. Let's I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's live right now. Yeah, they're live. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of people out there. Honestly, it just reminds me of like Super Mario Sunshine. If you ever played that game, it kind of reminds me of Delfino Harbor.
We're going to go hit that up. Preschool. Head up. Oh. Head up. It's an Aldi. Okay. See a Jersey Mike's over there. Jersey Mike's subs.
God, dude, yeah. I've been my guilty pleasure recently has been Jersey Mike's. Oh, bro, those subs are so good. So good. Oh man. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Just a second. Yeah. I'll be right back. What's up, homies? Bro, I got stopped whenever I was riding around at night last week, and it's just another one of those things where I got stopped by a group of people that were just like, your bike looks amazing. It looks so clean. And man, I tell you what, that Coswheel R19, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. That Coswheel R19 is just, whoever designed the body style on that, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Now, I will say the thing that bothers me about the Frigo X3 and the Frigo X3 Pro, I think same design and everything. It's just one has like slightly bigger battery. Dude, the top, the hatch, the top hatch for the Frigo, wow. I'm not about it. Let's see what's going on. Touchgrass POV. Touchgrass POV says, you ever get a chance to test the settings and speed limitation? On which bike? Which bike are you talking about? Touchgrass. I have 3 main bikes at the moment. So I just don't know which one you're talking about. R19 with the app. Yeah, so I downloaded the app for the BMS for the battery on the Coswheel R19. However, the thing is while it gives me a good amount of data and I can inspect the battery and all the individual cells and, I can see the real-time data on the battery, unfortunately, while it says that I'm sitting at version 1.0 on the BMS firmware, and right now there's like version 3.7 or something is out for the firmware on that Coswheel R19 battery, and I can't update it unless I sign into the app. And there's no way for me, like it literally, like it'll tell me to sign in, and all it does is give me a password field. And I don't know what the password is. I don't have an account with this app. There's no way to make an account. There's no sign up button. It literally just pops up with a password, and everything I've tried like doesn't work. I don't know how to log in to the app to update it to possibly get more power out of the R19. I just don't know what to do here. So like I have the app, like I have that little app that connects me to the battery, but I don't know. And again, I don't know, man. Yeah. It just has me confused on what to do with that. Like I'm already satisfied with the performance that I'm getting out of the R19. Like if I have to be very honest, that bike is the most satisfying thing I have ever ridden. The Lingobo app. Oh, that's a different one. No, I was talking about the app that on the battery for the Coswheel R19. There's a QR code, and it says download the app, and I downloaded that app. So I guess I'm talking about the app that connects to the battery. I have the Far Driver app, the Lingobo. I think that's what it's called, the Far Driver app or whatever. I have that for connecting to the controller, but I don't think I've tried doing it when the bike was on. The bike probably needs to be on, right? Because I mean, the controller needs power to emit a signal. I don't know. That would probably be worth trying, right? But I mean, does the far driver doesn't, or I mean, the Coswheel R19 doesn't use a far driver controller though. But I mean, maybe it's able to connect to it anyway. That would be cool. I would be really afraid of bricking my R19. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. If I bricked the R19, I think I would cry. No, not the Far Driver. This app is specifically for the new R19. Let's see. I'm looking for the Lingbo app. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I did. Yeah, I think that I did. Like I had to download the actual Chinese app store, and because I couldn't understand anything, yeah, unfortunately I don't have Facebook, but if I can find I mean, if I see the Facebook post, I'll look at it. Oh, I see the Facebook post right here. Oh, okay. I found it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I don't use any of the iPhone stuff. I don't really like that ecosystem, and I don't know. I don't know, their phones feel weird to me. Um yeah, I ended up finding it. So I will maybe I'll mess with it. What's the point of it though? Like what does it is it going to unlock something in the controller? Like I don't know. Like I just don't want to, I don't want to brick that bike at all. Like that would be, I don't know, very, very stressful. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Maria says I'm going to go to Myrtle Beach this summer, but my grandpa need to help my dad to paint a house on July 11th, July 10th. Hey, man, I've done that before too. Yeah, I had to paint my parents' house whenever we first moved into it a long time ago. Yeah, dude, but yeah, Touchgrass. I use Android. Um, I can see on there that basically they have it on the Apple store, but you kind of just gotta find it if you don't have an iPhone. Which I think I actually found it here. If I can get this to work, I'll actually make a video so that everyone else, yeah, can yeah, once I get this to work, I'll try and make a process. That way, anybody else who has a Coswheel R19 can just have like a little step-by-step guide for how to get their tuning app. What's going on, Joe's 4149? How you doing, my friend? Let's see. Homie says I had to translate it. It's annoying, but I took off speed control and stuff. And to be honest, I don't notice a difference. It didn't change much. Yeah, yeah. The thing that I'm thinking right now, though, is that I'm already like extremely satisfied with how the Coswheel R19 is performing. Um, and I think that the one thing that I actually want to do to it is put ferrofluid like Statorade into it. I actually got some. I purchased some the other day, and yeah, I mean that's gonna help a lot with heat transfer. It'll help keep the motor a lot cooler. And the data that I've seen, someone else actually had I think someone else actually had the Coswheel R19, and they put Statorade They put 10 milliliters, I think. I forgot if it was 5 or 10 milliliters of Statorade into their hub motor, and they got a 50% increase in torque under load than whenever they were running the bike without the Statorade. And like that blows my mind with that kind of data. Like oh dude, I would have been happy with a 20% increase in power, right? And we're talking about like after you've ridden the bike for a while and your motor's like super hot, 10 milliliters of Statorade will make sure that you have like, yeah, if your motor's super hot, it'll give you back 50% of your torque that otherwise would have been missing if the motor was overheating. And like that's just crazy to me. And so yeah, I don't know. It just means that the bike is gonna stay feeling throughout the whole ride how it feels in the very beginning. Like that's awesome. Yes, no, touchgrass POV, that's actually facts right there. Because I mean, yeah, looking into it, like basically anybody who knows, a little bit about e-bikes starts to figure out the numbers between amps, voltage, and wattage, right? Because the wattage of your rear hub motor equals whatever the voltage of your battery is multiplied by the amps of the controller, right? So, a 72 volt running a 10 amp controller, 10 times 7 is 720, which means your motor's pushing 720 watts. That's basically how that works. So if it's 100 amp, you should be getting 7,200 watts, which is still less than 9,000, right? Like, yeah, I agree. Like the numbers don't add up there. And I think that if I were to truly get a 9,000 watt suddenly, that I would feel a huge difference. But it definitely has me very curious. So I think that there's going to be some stuff on the radar for the future. We're going to do the Statorade thing. We're going to try and figure out the app. Might even try and see if we can get that battery app working too, because I don't know. I'm really curious about that.
Oh, it's an Aldi. Okay. See a Jersey Mike's over there. Jersey Mike's subs are really good. If you haven't, that Club Supreme from Jersey Mike's, just so good. Making it Mike's way, a little bit of extra.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So touch grass. I mean, yeah, facts. I feel like they lied about the 9,000. They also lied about, I feel like if they lied about the 9,000, they also lied about upgrading the battery cells. Yeah, dude, that worries me, right? Because if they just slapped a new display on and we're like, oh, it's actually, this much better, that's just like that. Like that's just lying, So I agree. I would be upset if that was the only difference was a display, but they're actually saying it's all these other things. And I think that this app that we're kind of talking about right now might be the key to figuring out exactly what's going on. Because I don't know, dude. Like on the display, it's super easy to just tweak an output of something to display differently than it actually is. Like whenever I pull the throttle, right, it'll say I'm getting 7, 8, 9,000 watts of power on the right gauge, but it's easy to just put a program in that says to display that when it's really only going up to 6,000. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, Joe says, you can hear a click when it saves from the app. So, something is happening. That's very interesting. So I would also kind of agree that kind of confirms that something is happening between the app and the bike. Says, but I didn't mess with max outputs and stuff. I don't know what to do. Dude, I would be a little worried about messing with it because, like I've already said a few times already, I think my number one fear would be messing with some setting in the app and bricking it and then not knowing how to unbrick it. I think I would lose my absolute mind. I think I would actually go freaking psycho if I bricked my bike with an app like that. Like I said, I'm also satisfied, whereas I don't want to mess with it until y'all have it tuned and tutorialized. Let me mess around with it. Maria, Myrtle Beach is my childhood. Very nice, man. It's a beautiful place. Touch Grass POV says, yeah, exactly, bro. Love it to death, and we'll keep it forever until a new true 9K e-bike like this is released. Yeah, dude, I'm so satisfied with this bike. I mean, I would love it if there was a way for them to, actually have a 72 volt 50 amp hour battery, because for me personally, 72 volt 50 amp hours is like the baseline for where I want battery capacity to be. But if I'm going to be super brutally honest with myself, I'm noticing that 40 amp hours, that gives me 40 miles. I've already done several range tests and confirm I get about 38.5 to 40 miles of just pure throttle and riding it really, really hard in the highest speed or whatever. But, I don't know, man. Hold on, I got comments coming in. Yeah, just never update the app. That's the way. Just never update the app. That's the way it bricks. Oh, okay. Well, that makes me afraid to use the app. Yeah. Oh, dude, I wanted to change the tires to all terrain. I got it, and I stripped those little screws. Oh, shit. Haven't gone anywhere with changing them. Should I try Bike Shop? No, actually, what you can do. Let's see. I got the same, and I had a great time. It was a 2-hour trip. Okay, look. Here's what you do when you strip out those screws, because I've done it several times myself, and you can do this really easily. Go purchase. I'm gonna actually show you. I'm gonna look up the exact tool right now, because I've stripped those bolts. Let me see. Wait, are you talking about the rotor, like the brake rotor bolts? Which screws are you talking about? The silver ones on the fork? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so basically what you need is something like this. I'm pretty sure that you're talking about those little screws. What you need is something like this. This is an extractor bit set. And basically what you do is these are all reverse threaded. And so what you do is you use this right here, and you kind of drill out just a little bit of the screw, and then you put this in there and you hammer it down, and then you take a wrench or something and you turn it counterclockwise, and it'll grip the inside of the screw, and it'll forcefully, because if you strip it, there's nothing to grip. But if you do this, drill out a little bit of the inside and then use this to hammer it in, and then it'll lock in place, and then use a wrench or pliers or something and turn it, and that'll get that stripped screw out for you. I've done it several times on my e-bikes where I thought I was absolutely out of luck. Let's see. Touchgrass says, another question for you. Do you think adding a switch for the front and rear lights to completely turn them off for day riding would save enough battery to increase range? No, I don't think so. I think that the battery lights are extremely negligible. We get lighting. Lighting is like one of the most efficient things that a battery can be doing. I mean, yeah, so I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think it's draining a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, I would say like let's just say over a 4 hour ride, if you know your brake lights and your front lights are on, I would say that they're draining like less than 1/10 of 1 amp hour. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I almost forgot that I'm editing stuff.
Sure. Bacon. Oh man, yeah, that's good. That looks interesting. Oh man, like that house right there.
Whoa. Okay, that is a difference in.
Okay, a little bit of extra bacon. Oh man, like that house right.
Okay, we need to. I need to test this out and normalize the loudness on that. My microphone is all over the place on this one.
Bacon. Oh man, like that house right there for some reason.
Yeah, we're gonna have to normalize loudness on this whole episode. Joe's says, I'm in LA and I met a 71-year-old in his Suron, and he said, F the cops. I still lay low and obey laws, but that was funny. Man, yeah. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think Surons are cool. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with Surons. But I don't know, man. I just feel better riding a bike with pedals. Like, I don't know. But I try not to ride disrespectfully in any sense of the word, you know? Like, I don't want to tear up. I don't want to, like, I like riding through nature, but I don't want to like leave tire tracks everywhere and like pull dirt up and, you know, sling stuff everywhere. I just want to like glide across the ground and observe the area and, you know, make comments on stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Sam couldn't spend one of those. Yeah. Touchgrass says, thanks for your time, bro. Keep us posted if you look more into the app. Maybe see if you know someone with an iPhone and can at least check out the app for yourself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I think my mother-in-law uses an iPhone. Maybe I could try something like that. Yeah, because then it would be an official version of the app. Interesting. Joe said, well, I didn't tell you the rest. The guy already broke something on the Suron, he told me. Did you misspell that, or did he sell you? No, he didn't sell you it. Yeah. He told you. Okay. Man. Yeah, I'll keep you posted if I end up asking someone with an iPhone to use it. I might try with this app right here. It just, you know, there's a lot of worry going into this. I did email the people on the battery app. Oh, he broke his bones. Oof, ouch, man. I mean, yeah, and breaking your bones at 70, that's oof, not always the best. So on the app on the battery for the Coswheel R19, that QR code, like I was saying, it allows you to see a bunch of the information on there, but it also gives you the ability to update the BMS firmware if you can log into the app. Now, I wasn't able to log in, but it did have like a contact us thing, and I sent an email to their support or whatever for the Coswheel R19 battery and specifically asked them like what password I needed to be able to log into it. So if I ever get a response from that, I will absolutely share that with the community. That way everybody else can log into their batteries BMS app, you know?
Like that house right there for some reason. These look like,
Jeez, bro. You know what? I think it's because I used a different microphone setting on this ride. I think that's why I'm so loud. Normalize loudness and enhance voice. Oh, come on, man.
right there for some reason. These look like almost freshly built. Ooh, is this a back alley? Hold on. Let's see the back alley. And some of these there's been another set right over there. This looks kind of cool. This somebody's whole front yard? No, but it is a field. Wait a second. These look like almost freshly built. Ooh, is this a back alley? Hold on.
Bro, oh man, I think I messed up the settings for a bunch of this. Okay, hold up. Can we enhance? Okay, I got to enhance voice. I have to normalize the loudness. What's going on, my friends? I hope everybody's doing well. If you got any questions about e-bikes, anything like that, feel free to ask. I may not know everything, though, but I'm here, and I might yap.
Oh, I like that house right there for some reason. A lot of these look like almost freshly built. Ooh, is this a back alley? Hold on. I want to see the back alley of some of these homes. Oh, there's even another set right over there. This looks kind of cool. Is this somebody's whole front yard? No, but it is a field. Wait a second. Hold on. Does it actually say private property? Okay, well, anyway. They get the teeny little solar panels on. Is this somebody's whole front yard? No, but it is a field. Wait a second. Hold on. Does it actually say private property?
Oh man! All right, I'm starting to get too much caffeine.
So good. Make it Mike. Oh, I like that. Is this a back alley? Hold on. I want to see the back alley of some of these homes. Oh, there's even another set right up. This looks kind of cool. But it is. Second, hold on. Private property. Back garden. A little soccer.
What is this,
Back alley? Hold on. I want to see the back end. I do
Jesus fuck.
like seeing this stuff too, the little Sakura tree. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I get like that. Sadly, I want to continue drinking all day. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm sipping too. Yeah, dude. I'm caught in that little loop. I'm definitely this is absolutely going to be my last cup of coffee. This is the very very last bit. I'm certain if I finish this though, I'm going to be able to feel my face. So I probably just need to stop. You know what? I think that just means I need water. I'm gonna go grab a water. I need to like actually hydrate myself. I don't know why I walked away with the microphone. So now you're just watching a computer in a chair while I dig through my mini fridge over here. Oh, you know what? This will be good. I have returned. All right, let's just throw on some tunes real quick. Yeah, I can feel my blood sugar dropping. You know what I mean? Ugh, a little bit of chalky milk. Dude, I can already feel myself feeling better. Whew. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. That is an immediate effect. Don't let your blood sugar get too low. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, I feel twice as good as I did 30 seconds ago. Do I ever get headaches on the e-bike? No. I don't ever get headaches on the e-bike. How do you think you're getting headaches on the bike? You think it's because your helmet might be a little too tight, or like is the sun in your eyes or something like that? The only time I would ever get a headache, and I don't ever really get them on the bike. Yeah, but the only time I could ever get a headache out there like that would probably be if I was like starting to experience like some heat sickness. You know what I'm saying? Dehydration and heat. Yeah, I mean that'll always not feel good. Yeah, bro. Dehydration. Yeah, dehydration will do it to you. And I mean the whole riding form thing that can probably bring on like a muscle cramp style headache or something, or like if you're tweaking your neck in a certain way, definitely can feel bad. Okay.
I do like seeing this stuff too, the little Sakura tree. I don't know what that's Sakura tree, but you know what I mean? Cherry blossom stuff. which again, I don't know if that's cherry blossom. I know the soccer means cherry blossom. They got a whole privacy fence. You can't even see their home from the front. Oh, yes, dude. Coswheel on 19, man. Bike is just built for fun, man. Holy moly guacamole.
Am I going to Myrtle Beach this summer? No. I will not be going to Myrtle Beach. I just have, I have regular work and I'm focusing on the channel. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't travel around like that. Like I don't know, go somewhere for a week. My work takes me, I don't know, mostly all over. But yeah.
Coswheel on 19, man. Fun. Oh, yes, dude. Coswheel on 19, man. Coswheel on 19, man. Bike is just built. Coswheel on 19, man. Bike is just built for fun, man. Holy moly guacamole.
Oh, come on. All right, whatever. Retranscribe. I feel like we're having some issues getting some editing done on this one. I can watch the Myrtle Beach boardwalk. You are so fixated on Myrtle Beach. Man, it looks beautiful. Yeah.
Built for fun, man. Holy moly guacamole. Oh, there we go. What is that? What is that? Here we go. Nice. It looks like they die in this pond as well. Which again, I don't know if that's. They got a whole privacy fence. You can't even see their home from the front. Oh yes, dude. Coswheel on 19, man. Bike is just built for fun. Fun, man. There we go. What is that? Man, here we go. There we go. Looks like they die in this pond as well.
When I'm going to Myrtle Beach, first thing I'm going to do is see the view. Second thing I'm going to watch your live. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. These ponds are not looking natural to me anymore.
Dude, okay, I've noticed that on several of my recent moto vlogs is that the ponds that I'm finding out in the cities and stuff, they all look extremely artificially dyed. And that's not always a bad thing, I guess. I'm not going to claim that I understand or know the chemicals that they're putting in the water. Like, I don't know if it affects the wildlife. I don't know if it, seeps into the water table or anything like that. Like, I don't know. But what I will say is that, like, I've seen videos of them pouring, buckets of like blue dye or whatever into these ponds, and that's absolutely what they got to be doing with some of these ponds that I'm seeing, and it does not look good. It looks weird. I don't know, man. Like, I'm pulling up to these ponds and I'm expecting to see nice, pretty water, and like I would even accept like murky water or something like that, but like it looks so it looks, I don't know, like it's the weirdest shade of blue green or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know, I'm just yapping right now.
Ponds are not looking natural to me anymore. I don't know about you, but like that artificial blue slash green dye or whatever they put in these ponds just looks weird to me. I don't know, man.
My pond is beautiful. You have a pond? What's going on, Touch Grass? Yo, bro. What's going on, man? Let me know. Oh, 1 second. I heard my wife come out of her room. I think she's grabbing a drink. What's going on?
See what this park is all about. If they don't have a water fountain, immediate fail. Oh, I see a wall.
I just did some digging. Have you changed your power output from 25 to 99? No, I haven't. I don't know. What are you talking about? Like in the app or like on the display of the bike itself or something, or what?
Water fountain. I see barbecue pits. I see multiple traps. It's just built this pond as well. Yeah, bro. Dire. What this park is all weird to me. Let's see what this park is all about.
What if you put the bike in mode 3, hold down plus for 8 seconds, it changes it from 25% to 90%. Uh, I see. I mean, I see somebody doing it on the Coswheel R19 with both the old and the new display, but like they're all like, okay, and then accelerate it to reach the top speed, and it hits 61 miles an hour, and that's exactly what mine's reaching. So it makes me think that mine like is already unlocked, and that's a video from like 5 days ago. Let's see. Mm. Wow. Yeah, bro, that is. Oh my goodness, dude, that is just terrifying. I'm reading stuff about the app on this Coswheel R19, and like these are people who have been like messing with it with like the Lingbo app and stuff like that. And like there are just multiple people here who are talking about how the app bricked their bike. Like they got a call while it was updating and their bike got bricked, and like they can't do anything to reset it, and like man, I don't know, dude. It has me so like I don't know, scared to try. Hell, man. Okay, I need to stop looking up that app, man, because it. All right, I need to get back to editing.
If they don't have a water fountain, immediate fail. Artificial blue just weird to me. Let's see what this park is all about. If they don't have a water fountain, immediate fail.
Did my live just disconnect or something? I've been live for like 2 hours now. That's ridiculous.
Oh, fail. Oh, I see a water fountain. I see barbecue pits. I see multiple trash. Fail. I see a water fountain. I see barbecue pits. I see multiple trash cans. Do they have an outlet? Hold on. Are they going to get a perfect score? Where's the outlet? Do they? Outlet, perfect score. Outlet. Do they have any? Outlets. Perfect score.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know anything about Myrtle Beach. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Perfect score. Actually, the only thing remaining would be the bathroom, right? That would be 5 out of 5 stars. I don't think there is. Water fountain though, trap. There is. Water fountain though, trash cans, nice benches. You can even pull up, so it's got the inclusivity bench kind of with it. Ah, yeah, dude, they do. Very, very nice. Love to see it. They got shade for all of their stuff. Like they got shade for their slides, the little play parks, the little swings and stuff. They need shade. Honestly, that looks cool. I wish I had that kind of jungle gym whenever I was a kid. Kid, there's a way to turn that into like a little water park or something, I think. Oh, they got a small and a big grill. So that's really cool. Really cool. Is this really? Hold on. Is this really a spray park? I'm just curious. Hold on. I'm gonna put my hand on it and see what happens. I could have swore I saw like a drop. I can see drips up. Yeah, bro. This thing, the water park ain't working. Working. Oh, wow, this is a really cool field though. I like this. It's like fun to just zip around. What is this? Little piece of art, like a fake stone. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is that? What is that? Cicada. What is that? Do you see this? Gigantic thing right here. Right there.
That thing got cooked.
Oh, wow. I like this. Like, oh, I like field though. And to just zip around. Little piece of art, like it's a fake stone. This is what I'm talking about, man. Nice. Oh, and then here's the little trail right here. This is the little green belt, I think, that we saw. Oh, what's that? Bro, whoa, 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 whoa. Was that an actual trail? Hold on. Right here. Right here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, dude, this is yeah, man, this looks like an actual trail. What's going on down here? Oh boy. Okay, hold on.
I don't know about y'all, but y'all ever watch like Hoarders? Anything like that?
It's very rare that I find something on Shopify, and it's even rarer that one of these homes makes me feel
Here,
overwhelmed.
I'm gonna.
Straight off the bat, this video is a big fat lie. I know the title card says that this is day 1, but the footage you're seeing right now actually took place on like day 5, day 6. It's gonna be a
I don't know if you can even see what's going on here.
overwhelming that it took me almost a week to gain access to some of these rooms. We couldn't put a camera or a tripod down to actually film anything until around 50% of the initial.
I don't know why I'm trying to be able to get you to watch this with me. I basically just have like Hoarders up on the right over here. Oh man. I am kind of getting the urge to go out and ride around on my Frigo X3 Pro. I might actually go do that because I definitely have editing I need to do here, but I need to get that Frigo X3 Pro review done. So I might go do that. Anyway, that's probably going to be the end of the live for right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the comments, the likes, even the donation right there. I love it. Cheers, you guys. Wish you all a happy, peaceful, fulfilling life. See you in the next live or the next video.